Bora, galera. The Alters. Mexi aqui porque eu tive que resetar o... Eu restaurei o PC, né? E aí eu baixei ele de novo, vai ter que mexer tudo de novo na configuração. Deixa eu ver os gráficos. Vamos lá. Continuar. Nem lembro onde eu parei, cara. Faz tempo, hein? O último episódio foi a última vez que eu joguei. Ou seja, faz um tempinho. Tá carregando, vamos ver. É, pronto. Tá. Tá, construa um módulo de parque com barco. Certifique que você tem uma matéria orgânica suficiente para mover a base. Construa a terceira arca de rapídio. Matéria orgânica. Eu preciso de bastante mesmo. Filtro. Eu não tenho filtro, caralho. Kit tem 3. Beleza. Refinaria. Tá, eu vou pra oficina. O que tem na oficina? Vamos ver o que ele quer falar. O que ele quer reclamar, na real, né? Tá bravinho. Pô, igual almoço esses caras. Refinador. Deixa eu ver aqui. Atribuições. Manutenção da base. tenho que fazer. Cozinha, vou mandar o Ian. Manutenção da base eu vou lá. Onde que é? Espaço de convívio.
Hey man, I think we're running out of food.
Pô, tu não quer fazer nada? Mandar eles lá pro... Não dá pra fazer nada com eles, velho. Tá com fome, faz comida.
Are you seriously still mad? So childish. Huh, 'cause you're so mature. Acting as if you and your pals run this place? Man.
Não quer falar ainda não? Vamos ver. Não quer nada. Tá, deixa eu ver uma coisa. Marca de rapídio. Vou colocar ela aqui, né? Isso aqui vira pra cá. Então, o que falta pra arca? Falta rapídio. Rapídio. Beleza. Metais enriquecidos. Vamos lá pegar um pouco. Cadê? Tô aqui.
Man, I'd love to see the blue sky again.
Pronto, 8, tá bom pra eles. Tá, eu vou... Cadê? Deixa eu ver se dá pra jogar com ele aqui. Não dá. Fez sentido. Parque, é isso? Construir o módulo do parque com banco. Ó, dá pra expandir. Expandir agora não. Será que eu já faço, mano? Vai pra 400 e...
Good job with those towers. We're getting out of here, right?
É isso. Lance do jogo lá de fora. A grande anomalia. Construir um modo com... Não, vou construir não. Atribua 4 até para torres neutralizadores. Tá, mas eu preciso ter... coisa suficiente, né? Deixa eu só ver uma coisa aqui antes. Na oficina não tem nada. Vou fazer mais um.
You want me to check it out?
Tá, eu preciso que...
Can't get rid of you.
Deixa então, cara, o... Opa, tá uma coisa, eu não tô me ligando. Sala de comunicações.
Hi, Lucas.
Jan, good to hear you. What's up?
Calling because I've collected some more rubidium. Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, man, that's so great.
Yeah. You can be pretty convincing, you know?
Really? I don't hear that often. My work can be kind of lonely.
Tell me about it. It's good to talk with someone other than... myself.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking. Remember how last time I was telling you about how Maxwell got me into all this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. You said he was going through a tough time himself. What's the story behind that?
Well, I don't know it firsthand, but I heard that years back he was a completely different person. Happily married, house in the suburbs, with a steady academic job that had nothing to do with big tech or politics.
Parece pesadelo de cientista.
So, human after all.
Then it all just crumbled. One night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually his wife left him.
What happened?
His friend died in a car crash. Horrible accident, drunk driving.
Really? Well, that's sad, but... how did losing a friend have such consequences?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to... if I should go into the details. They're very personal to him. But also... maybe another time when we can talk longer. Bottom line for me is... if it weren't for that horrible accident and Maxwell's loss... I would probably have had a much more miserable life. It's so strange to think how relative life can be. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, no use getting all philosophical, huh? Anyway, well done with the arcs. I really appreciate it.
Great. Because I'll
Vou
need to
prometendo
focus
mais
on
nada
other
não,
things
pô,
now.
já peguei o
Of
suficiente.
course. That's
Já peguei o que ele
understood.
pediu.
Good luck. I'll 7 out.
Construa mais arcas de rapina, vou nada. Construir nada. Tá na cozinha? Tá. Desativado porque tá chateado. Então é pra lá que eu vou pra refinaria.
Doesn't seem too damaged on the inside. Yep. I took a brief look and everything appears intact.
Tá, eu vou dormir. E aí eu vou atribuir os halteres para as torres. Tá, vamos lá. Cadê o sensor? Eu não lembro. Ué, galera. Qual foi do bagulho? Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Ali tá uma e ali tá outra. Caraca, mano, me ferrei ali. Ah, eu acho que é ali embaixo ali. Eita. Caraca, esse aqui é diferente, hein? Caraca, mané. Pera aí. Onde que eu coloco esse sensor, cara? Porra, cara. Deixa eu ver. A gente tá com bastante radiação, né? Quer saber? Eu vou botar meu boneco pra dormir. Não, a comida? Como assim, não? Pô, caraca, mano, os caras comem pra caramba também. Enquanto isso, é você, é o operário. Ian não vai fazer nada, Ian é chato, porra. $592. Tá, falta pouco.
Another Rapidium arc? Good job.
Eu vou ter que usar um. Pronto, já dá pra gente meter o pé. Deixa eu colocar eles. $592, $594. Eu devia ter dormido na enfermaria, né, pra me cuidar. Eu sou muito burro, cara. Enfim, fazer o quê? Deixa eu mexer aqui na... Tá muito alto, mano. Pô, tá cheio. Tá, vamos lá. Tem que tá com a natureza. É isso, mano. Tô nem aí, pô. Vambora.
Worked. We can get out of here.
Caraca, mano. Não acredito que esse cara fez isso. Não acredito que esse maluco fez isso. Tomara que ele tenha morrido. Tipo, a galera pegou ele, tá ligado? E... enfim.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over. What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah, I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert. Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense. Do you have any regrets about not going with them? And abandon my lab? No way. That could never happen. But if you're asking me whether I believe our chances of survival are greater, well, that's a whole different question. We've been doing what we could to get out of the storm. And with all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know? How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Lá vem. Só o guarda, mané. Os dois meteram o pé.
So, I talked to your alter, and he filled me in on the situation. Damn it, Jan. You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out. This whole Project Ela, Maxwell experimenting on damaged people, messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like for example, patient 313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't. I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your alters are healthy.
Cara, sei lá, eu fico
and
pensando,
alive.
esse maluco, ele parece aqueles cara.
Very important, Jan, that you bring all your alters back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
Tipo,
Find me when you're done with those calls.
sabe quando tem um vilão no filme do Venom que o cara é dono de uma empresa top, não sei o que. Tipo assim, o cara quer fazer uma coisa boa, né? Tipo, as pesquisas dele vai dar bom, só que ele usa métodos errados. Saca? Parece ser isso.
It's all about setting standards, you know? Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan? Actually, I was hoping you'd suggest something. Those messages from Earth didn't help. I have no idea what to do. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out. we'll be fine without him. That's what I'm counting on. Because we can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing. I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood, and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role. You're right. It's kind of liberating, knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC, his old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
Eita, isso aí é
You're not
doideira.
really thinking we should try and repeat that. Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way. Why don't we try it on someone else, then? Another alter. Oh, I hope you're not serious. Your experimenting on versions of yourself is exactly what led to this. I think it's time you proved you're ready to take a fall for us. Maybe it is. What's the plan? It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise. Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards. Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Caraca, manipular, mano. Doideira isso, hein? Deixa eu consertar isso aqui. Deixa eu ver onde está a academia, cozinha. Deixa eu passar com isso. Não tem, então. Ué? Ah, o operário foi, o refinador e o técnico meteram o pé. Deixa eu falar com ele aqui, ver o que ele quer.
Good to see you in the base, buddy. Likewise, man. We thought we lost you there. Tell me you know how to get us out of this mess. You'd better have a plan. So, you're a loyal guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm loyal to my comfortable bed and to the coffee machine. We're out of that, by the way. Coffee, so. Yeah, I'm starting to question my judgment. Maybe you should question yours, too. about waking up from that coma? Now you'll have to watch all those versions of your own death.
Eu fico me perguntando se o Maxwell, ele fez tudo de propósito, sabe? Ferrou lá a nossa viagem, lá no começo, foi colocando dificuldades, tipo, ele sabia onde que tinha anomalia gravitacional e tal, só pra ter que fazer eu construir meus halteres.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about it? Oh, right.
E caraca, tá meio tonto.
Is it over? Hello?
While the crew remains in
Anybody here?
the system.
Base has stopped. I should check outside. Ah, shit. What the hell?
Quê? Cadê a base? Ela foi... Que isso, cara? E não, achei que era a base...
Hey, someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Oh, damn it.
Eu tô na minha cabeça.
What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here?
Acho que eu tô na minha cabeça.
I recognize this. You're no good. Hear that? No good. Like filthy. Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone. Maybe you should have run faster. What the hell? Who are you? What are you doing here? I am you, Jan. Just different. Is this a dream? No, Jan.
You just woke up, remember?
Where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship, or does it take its own course regardless of what I do? My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
Hey, wait, how?
How do you know what I'm going to say? Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Bagulho doido, mano.
Oh, this is crazy. Lana, is that you?
Was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
What is going on with me?
It's over.
Why didn't you fight for us? It was you fight for us.
I tried.
Lana!
It's over.
Don't go. Wait!
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I can still fix things with Lena.
Then what are you doing on the wrong side of a precipice? Can't you see you were never good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job, and a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would be better for her?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been. Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love. That's cruel. Why are you doing this? Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking. Hey! Please, don't go! What the fuck? No! Where are you going? Hey, you.
Such a loser! You can do it. You're not cut out to be a leader. Don't quit now. Run faster!
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! Help me! I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! John!
Help! God, help me! This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry. They were dead before you got to them. They needed my help. Believe me, there's nothing you could have done for them. All this time, and I still don't understand what happened. I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
Cara, foi o que eu falei, ó. Ou é a corporação que tá fazendo de propósito, ou era o plano do Maxwell. Eu acho que aqui no caso é do Maxwell, que ele tá fazendo de propósito pra poder eu ter que lidar com isso, fazer os halteres e tal. Vamos ver.
Maybe Maxwell did it. He's got more control over these missions than anybody. And why would he kill everybody but you? Maybe he knew there was rubidium here. And he wanted someone to get stranded with it. To have no choice but to make their altars.
Exatamente o que eu falei, viu?
Because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder? Really? You believe that? You see, I think that deep down,
You know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that.
Tem coisas que eu
There was
pensei, mas eu
only
não
enough
falei, cara,
oxygen
mas
for
vamos ver.
one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you,
How do you know all this?
because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
I was busy making tough decisions and figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedience side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey,
Cara, que doideira, mané. Pô, eu acho que a culpa é o Maxwell tá sabotando isso aqui, mas vamos ver.
that's it? Are you sure?
Looks like I'm back.
It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened?
I understood things. Things I sort of knew, but my brain kept hidden from me for some reason.
It's called the subconscious, Jan.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up.
It was very comforting.
I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Yeah. We should look for the rebels.
The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician.
Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the tur emit any light?
Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
Well, you never doubted that, did you?
Tá bom. Ajuste o sistema na versão da base para rastrear a fonte de luz.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea?
Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Jan, we should talk. Let's touch base.
Tá, vamos falar com o operário. Então, ele tá no estoque. Aqui. Cadê? Pô, tá lá embaixo, mano.
You wanted to talk about something?
Yeah, I thought we should talk about what happened.
Go ahead.
I feel bad about losing a part of our group, irreversibly. And it burdens me that I am, at least partly, responsible for that.
No. The responsibility is mine. All of it. Kind of you to take the weight off my shoulders, but it's not that simple. I encouraged you to follow Maxwell. Don't get me wrong, I'll never regret steering clear of the corporation, and I still believe they are the root of all evil. If we do get to beat them, I don't know if I'll be able to celebrate properly, because it would come at the cost of something invaluable. Fraternity. And if this is the price we have to pay, I'm not sure I know what being a leader is about anymore. A real leader keeps his people together. Even if it means risking failure. At least they'll fail together. Well, I wish things were simpler. Like in our Boy Scout days. Maybe having fun and looking for adventures with a bunch of fierce ocelots really was the whole point of it. And never mind. I just needed to open up to someone. Thanks for hearing me out. The rescue team is just around the corner. Hope you're happy we did it your way. Yeah, but it breaks my heart that we lost a part of the team. Part of ourselves. Maybe there's still a way to get them back. I should look for the rebels. Who knows where they went? Jan, I think we need a few more repair kits. Hello?
Jan? What a relief. We thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, so did I. The base got caught in a huge sandstorm. And I lost part of my crew.
What? Your altars? How could you let that happen?
Eu não vou ir contra ele não, vou tentar, sabe, manipular.
I guess I failed to make them feel safe enough. They were so uneasy about their future, and that business with Tabula Rasa didn't help. Apparently, they thought they'd be better off in that cold, hostile desert than in my base.
You mean they ran away? And they're exposed to radiation?
They took the exploration vehicle. And some supplies.
Tell me not all of them left?
No. Why?
The ship is close, Jan. You have to be ready for the arrival of the rescue team.
Ready? How?
They can't find out about your altars.
What? Wait a minute. Aren't you the head of mining operations? Aren't these your people?
They might answer to me, but their paychecks are signed by Ally Corp. And if you confront them with your altars, they will have to react. The board will not tolerate anything that could cast even the slightest shadow on the legitimacy of this operation. And the rescue team is on their leash. Do I have to spell it out to you? they will have your alters killed.
What? That's ridiculous. It's not like I trust the corporation unconditionally, but they're not cold-blooded murderers.
Of course not. Just experts on crisis prevention.
So you lied to me. That you'd prepare them.
I told you I'd test the waters, and that's what I did. But there is a lot of pressure on your success, Jan. A lot of anxiety amongst the top management. They can sense the vultures hovering around them, waiting for any sign of a slip-up. And they won't let them smell blood. They won't expose themselves.
So what exactly is your plan?
The rescue team will arrive shortly before sunrise. You have time until then to come up with a way to smuggle your alters on board. In the meantime, you need to keep collecting Rapidium.
Yeah, sure. Once we take off, what happens then?
You will all go into cryosleep. And as the ship approaches Earth, Lucas will take remote control over it and modify the coordinates. The ship will land in a secluded location I've been preparing.
You've been planning to get your hands on Rapidium all along.
You know it's not for any personal benefit, Jan. I just cannot let it go to waste. I have a lab ready, and a guarantee of immunity from people who understand. I'm moving operations to a more science-friendly region, somewhere Ally Corp won't get to us. And, most importantly, where nobody will ever find your alters.
You're putting them in a lab?
I won't sugarcoat it. We've come too far together for that. If you wanted to hate me, I probably gave you enough reasons by now. Truth is, when I first heard about you, your situation, well, I'd be lying if I said it all came together immediately. On the contrary, I didn't hope for much. An accidental castaway with no qualifications, all alone, burdened with such a responsible task. But when Lucas told me you did it, you created your alter and managed to convince him to cooperate with you, I couldn't help but fantasize about where this could go. Can you see? I've been waiting for something like this ever since they shut down Project Ela.
You never stop dreaming about reviving it.
You wouldn't be so surprised if you knew what we could achieve.
Lucas told me you wanted to help war veterans, patients with PTSD.
Yes, that was the initial scope. But we could have done so much more. But take, for example, the possibilities of re-socializing criminals by altering the experiences that led to their corruption. But why not go even further? Why should we limit ourselves to thinking only about altering the past? Why not be able to influence the future?
What?
Cara, muito arriscado isso, sei lá.
The tree of life. You've seen yours, but it's just a projection, a rudimentary
Acho que
interface.
tipo, não tem que mexer nessas
Think
coisas,
about it.
sabe?
What if it was no interface, but an integrated part of the human mind, allowing us to live our lives exactly the way we should?
The way we should? What? You mean, make the right decisions?
Exactly. The human cognitive system enhanced in a way evolution failed to do in millions of years.
Wow. That sounds completely unrealistic.
I prefer the term difficult, but Rapidium can help make it so much easier. Imagine a world where nobody ever takes the wrong turn. Children are never harmed. There are no court misrulings because there is no crime. Greedy and corrupt individuals never come to power, and because of that, wars never break out. Can you see now why your success meant so much to me? Do you not understand that giving Rapidium away for any other purpose would mean robbing humanity of its biggest evolutionary leap since we crawled out of the primordial soup? Do you still think there is a better purpose for your altars than to contribute to all that?
I'm not their owner. They're people in their own rights. I can't decide their fate for them.
That's very noble. But in a way, you've already done that when you created them. Look, all I'm asking is several weeks in a lab where I can run some tests on them, collect data, and prepare for the bigger leap.
And then what? You let them walk free?
You know I can't do that. It would be too risky for both of us and for them. But I could guarantee them a comfortable life. They would be hidden from the eyes of the world.
Imprisoned.
The only alternative for them is to be disposed of by the corporation, like waste. I think you need to take a breath. There's a lot to think about. How to smuggle your altars aboard that ship, for one. But first, you have to guide their navigator to your exact position. They'll need you to mark the spot with a beacon. Start with that, and then I trust you'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah. Sure. By the way, I wasn't an accidental survivor.
What do you mean?
The quantum computer chose me. Seems I was the one who had the biggest chance of making it.
Well, doesn't that just prove my point? We are capable of so much more than we think, Jan. All we need to do is open the door and let that potential in. You'll hear from me again before the ship lands. Good luck, Jan.
Cara, sei lá, cara. Enfim. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Tem como sair daqui? Tem. Caraca, isso aqui parece nossa primeira parada lá. Pegar metal que é importante.
Would you like me to address that?
Tá, vamos explorar aqui primeiro. Tá, deixa eu ver esse lado aqui todo, depois eu vou pra lá.
Tire tracks. It must be the tour vehicle. At least I know which way they went. Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare. Looks like someone has already depleted this deposit. Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really? Fuck. What's happening to me?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Tá, eu vou finalizar aqui, galera. E aí a gente começa no próximo episódio. Beleza? Valeu, tamo junto. Deixa o like aí, se inscreve no canal. Deixa seu comentário também. Valeu, tamo junto.